Hi, this is Shannah, and this is another pick a card reading. This is third party situation energy update. So, if you find yourself in a third party situation, then this could be the reading for you. And if you feel inspired, then choose one of these piles. We have 3 piles, and we have pile number 1 with a chestnut. We have then pile number 2 with the malachite stone, and we have pile number 3 with the fuchsite stone with a bit of rubin. Yeah, I think that's the name. Yeah, so I hope it is. And so feel free to choose your pile. Feel free to take your time. You can pause the video if you like, and I'll see you in a couple of moments. So if you chose the chestnut, this is your pile. So pile number 1. So let's start with the cards. So first of all, this card, the first one, represents you. So there you go, the messenger of air. Then the second card, it represents the person you're inquiring about. So your partner, right? And the third card represents the other person. So let's put it more here to the middle so we can get all the cards. There you go. So first of all, what I like to do is to analyze the cards, like the first 3 cards, and how they relate to one another. And we see here the main person, right, of this triangle facing us. And this is you facing away, and this is the other person also facing away. So actually, the first message we get here, sorry for my voice, the first message we get here is like this person here in the middle doesn't seem to be in a relationship with any of you, not at the moment. Maybe there's a break, maybe there's a pause, maybe, you know, all of you are not talking to each other at the moment. This could be also a possibility. And what I see here for these 2 parts, I see a lot of pride, and I see a lot of independence as well, you know, having self-worth, self-value. And here with the messenger of air and you looking away. So for me, it says there's not much communication going on between you. And here is also like, if there will be communication, then this person here should be making the first step, because you, maybe even if you feel like communicating with this person, but you are not going to do it. That's the message I get from this card. And from here with the Queen of Earth is the Queen of Coins, which the Queen of Coins or the Queen of Pentacles is usually considered to be the wife, right? So in this third party situation, it could be the wife or the partner, but she's also looking away. So there's something here that, you know, none of these 2 parties here are happy with the person in the middle for whatever reason. We're going to see now what is happening. Now, first of all, let's see the energy between you 2 here. So we have 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel. So, and it's a lot. 3rd chakra is the solar plexus chakra, and it has to do a lot with self-worth, with confidence, with putting yourself out there, with having no fear, and like I said, having self-confidence. So like I was saying here, there's a lot of pride, but I see this pride here as something positive, as putting up boundaries. You're not accepting being treated in certain ways. You know, you may want love, you may love this person, but you're not ready to accept anything just to have this person. So you're not ready to accept any kind of behavior. So it has to be in a certain way, it has to be respectful, it has to be loving, and not just anything, you know, like you're not accepting any kind of behavior, a behavior that you don't find appropriate. So there's a lot of self-worth here. There's actually a very positive energy. That's what I feel here, is like you putting up boundaries. you know, you're saying, well, either we do it this way or we don't do it. And I think this is also very appreciated by this person here, because I have the feeling that this person here that you're asking about likes people with strong characters, people that have a backbone, people that are really strong. I think this person really likes that. Now, let's see what's the energy between them two. We have here, number 24, adjacent possibilities. So it's like here is seeing what are the other possibilities. So this gives already a sense that between them things are not working out. Maybe they're trying to fix the relationship, or they already, you know, looking elsewhere. And I have the feeling it's both of them, because she's looking away. He's also not looking to any of you. He's saying, okay, what other relationships could I still have? What kind of possibilities? I'm always coming up with the word possibilities. What other possibilities are there for me? So actually, they're not really focusing on the relationship. They're looking elsewhere, right? Maybe they be focusing on work as well, but they're not focusing on the relationship. Actually, this relationship became less important, is the feeling that I'm getting. Now, the next question is, how do they, the one in the middle, how do they see you? How does this person here sees you? And we have number 7, and we have freedom, independence, self-determination. And so this person, again, like I was saying earlier, this person sees you as a very strong personality, as someone who's very independent. So you're not taking any BS, if you don't mind my language. It's just because to get someone to love. No, you're very independent. You know your worth. You know what you want, and you're not taking anything less. And you're someone that doesn't need like a partner to be happy, or a partner to be successful or financially secure. At least it's the vibe that you give off. So you're someone who's very independent, also financially independent, and you want a real partner on a equal basis. And you don't see the need for anything else than that, right? So they see you as someone very independent, and I really have the feeling it's something they really like. Let's see how this person here and sees the other person. This, I have the feeling, is their partner. So let's see. You have then number 42. We have wave of power, surge of power, upswing in energy, and accelerating movement. So this person here is also very strong. And she's probably, I'm saying she because I'm seeing the woman in the card, but this person is probably very successful when it comes also to business. And that's why I got here, like focusing on business, not really being present in the relationship. And this is someone that actually, also what I get from this person is also like getting their freedom back, getting their power back. So what we have here are two people surrounding this one who are very strong, who are very independent, and they're claiming their power. And in this case here, I have the feeling of reclaiming their power. And I have the feeling here this person is coming back to life, is starting probably their own business, you know, getting really strong out there. And like I said, the focus is not this person, not at all. None of you, because even here, if you see the mermaids, none of them is looking. Even with the body facing to this person, they're looking away, you know, just not focus here. Now, let's see, how does this person, the person you're asking about, then feels about you? Then we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So he's waiting for you, or he's even, I'm saying he because we have the King of Earth. It's also the hope that you will wait, you know, for them. And it's like, so I have the feeling like your relationship is on hold. Like I said, there's not much going on. There's also not much communication. It's kind of on hold. But this person here is hoping to be able to come back to you at a later time when things seem to be more suitable. But if you feel that way, that's something else, you know, but that's what this person here is feeling, that he's willing and probably hoping that they can come back to you at a later time, that, and hoping that you will wait for them, right? And let's see, how do they feel about this person here, about their partner? Like I said, I'm getting really the vibe of wife material or partner, right? And here we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So this actually confirms what the feeling that I was getting. This relationship is ending, you know. So what you thought would be a third party actually is collapsing. It's not, soon it won't be a third party anymore. It will be just probably between you two. But because it's ending, so release your ex. That's why there's this person here is independent. It's like breaking ties, cutting ties with the person over here. And that's why this person now is going through this process of releasing this relationship. You know, this person is becoming an ex. And that's why they're getting back to life. They're getting their freedom back. They're concentrating on other things that are more important. And now this is the work of releasing this relationship, which is quite, you know, if you are interested in this person, this is good news for you. Now, the next thing is, what will this person here do towards you or about you? You know, what will they do? What will their actions be? So we have then the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is about a new start, new beginning. So Swords is also about messages. So they'll probably be messaging you. They'll probably send you, you know, try to communicate with you, but also getting a lot of clarity. So what I get here is like, when they try to communicate with you, they probably will take a while because they want to find clarity in their mind first. And maybe when they communicate with you, they want to clear things up as well. They want to, you know, explain themselves or tell you the things as it is. So, but there will be a lot of honesty, there will be a lot of talking and a lot of clarity. This is very important. It will be like a new start, you know, trying to forget everything that happened that probably wasn't very positive, and start, you know, it's a clean slate. That's at least what they will try to do, right? So what will they do towards this person here or about them? We have the Four of Cups. So there's not much they can do. Actually, the situation is already defined, you know, it's falling apart, it's ending. And with the Four of Cups is the card also of boredom, of not really knowing what to do. What I find interesting is like here in this position, the girl here is facing this way. So it's actually being bored with the situation and facing you, you know, like wanting to come this direction. And I find that really interesting. But here there's not much to do. There's nothing new. There's nothing they can do about the situation. It's clearly defined. And I think this person here was the one who defined it. And that's why there's not much they can do at the moment. Now, what will be the future energies of each of these relationships? So let's start with you and this person. The future energy is Unfinished Symphony, number 10. So your story is still not over. With the Unfinished Symphony, there's, you know, you probably, even if you're not really interested in this person anymore, for some of you that will be the case, but there's still some closure to be done. Probably you'll talk to each other and you'll find this closure, you know, like clarify things. And for others of you, it's like there is still a lot more story to be told between you. So things are not over. So things, they can still continue, but you have to decide between you two in what tone will you play this music, right? How the story will unfold. And it's up to you two to decide this. But the story is not over. So what is the energy, so the future energy for this relationship over here? And we have serendipity. Serendipity is like luck, is a lot of good things coming their way. But I don't think of that like in this case as something romantic. I think it's like more as happy in bringing this to a closure. That's what I'm getting, and that things start to go smoother, because the moment it's clearer for both of them that they are bringing this to an end, and that they are putting also these boundaries and resolving all what they have to resolve, like who keeps what, like financial issues, insurance issues, and so on. Then it's going to be a feeling of being happy, of being free, and life will start then taking a better flow. That's what I get from these energies here. And this was your reading, so I hope it resonates with you, and I hope it inspires you. And thank you so much to all that watch, like, and comment my videos, and also to those who subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below. Also, the link to my Instagram account. So you have a wonderful time, full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 2 with the malachite stone, this is your reading. I'll put it over here. So I'm using natural light, so I hope the lighting is okay. Let's see. So this card here, this represents you. And we have the Queen of Fire. There you go. Let's put it here. Then this next card represents the person you're actually asking about. And this is the Page of Earth. Okay. Trying to make the most of the space available here. Just a second. Thank you. Now, and then this is the card representing the other person in your relationship. It could be a partner, it could be a wife, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, affair, depending on your situation. And this is the King of Fire. So first of all, I like to analyze the cards and how they relate to one another with their positions, right? What they're facing. And first of all, we have here Queen of Fire and King of Fire. So this is independent of the gender, but we have a lot of fire here. So we have here two very passionate people and very powerful people as well, because we have a queen and a king. And so it could be that both of you at these two ends are older than the person in question, because we have a page. So this is a very young energy. It's still a bit inexperienced, a bit naive. Not that this person is stupid, but sometimes this person can handle in ways that can be somewhat immature, but it's very young at heart, very lively, very fun as well. But it is earth, so it's also like a down-to-earth people, a very inquisitive mind, but in a way like to experience, like to taste, like can be also what I get from this card, that this person is very adventurous as well, likes to travel, likes to experience with all the senses, right? And here we have you, and you're a very passionate person. You're very fiery, you're very impulsive as well, you're strong-willed, and you're very determined. You know what you like. This person will be very similar, but is a bit more interested, let's put it that way, in this person at the moment, the way that they're facing. This person is facing this person, and you are facing away. It's like actually, and this person has a heart, right, in their hands. You have a candle. And so this person is in love with this person, I would say, like will have more feelings, or is more like with the heart, to this person. You seem to already have made up your mind. There's something here that you kind of look away, with pride, but with, like full of self-worth, full of knowing who you are, but saying, no, that's enough of this game. I don't want it anymore. It's like a decision already in your part. You're still here, still present, like shining a light, saying, I could be available, but you're not chasing anyone, right? You're saying, showing yourself, but you're not chasing anyone. this person here is facing us, but it's actually the body is actually leaning to this person, it's actually facing this person. So if there is like a relationship, it would be more between these two people over here. And you are in the scenery, so to say. You haven't forgotten this person completely, but you're not really together at the moment, at least. That's what I would say. If you resonate with this, then this reading is for you. If not, try one of the other piles or another reading. I also have another third-party situation reading in my channel. Now, so this is more or less like from the position of the cards, how they're facing each other, what I get from this energy now. But I also have cards for the energies between the two couples, right? So let's start you and the person we're actually inquiring about. And we have envy. We have 20, envy. So, and the lady here on the cards is actually facing these two. So you're actually envious or jealous of what's happening here. And what I'm getting with this card here in this context is actually although you are very proud, you're strong, and you're very independent, but there's still like something there that a little bit of a lack of self-worth, or, you know, like in the sense that like this, what I get here is like this person chose this person over you. And this is what hurts. And then this envy here is like feeling a bit less than, like, okay, I'm less than this person over here. And that's like the feeling you got in your heart. And maybe that's also one of the reasons why you cannot really let go, because it's something that really hurt inside. And this person, like I said, is very playful. Maybe this person didn't even notice that they hurt you that bad. You know, that's something like it hurt your pride. There was something that wasn't done right, right? And what I get here is also like left you guessing what was wrong with you, or what was the cause. Maybe there was some dishonesty here as well from this side, and that made you like a bit resentful. That's the word, resentful, but not in a like totally negative way. Resentful is negative enough, I know, but it's like hurt, like, why not me, is the feeling that I'm getting, okay? But let's see what happens. So what's the energy between them two? Oh, we have 28, so we have victory. So no wonder you have this feeling here, because the energy they give off as a couple is like being the perfect couple, being like made for each other, and both incredibly beautiful or incredibly successful, or both. This is the energy they give off when they're together, and that's why you get this feeling of a bit of resentment and of a bit of like feeling less than, although you're very strong. So you're not a weak person, but still this really hurts you, because they give off this energy of just being perfect and everything being perfect between them and completely happy and everything like a fairy tale, right? So no wonder. But let's continue. So how does this person sees you? Okay. Oh, this is number 1, and it's called beauty. Wait, let me refocus here. So beauty, grace, loveliness, integrity of form and spirit. So they see you as someone incredibly beautiful. Like also a bit exotic, I would say, because of her looks, something more exotic, something beautiful. Maybe this person even found you like out of their league. Even if you don't believe it, maybe you find them out of your league, and that's why you have this envy here. But they see you as something so beautiful. Let's read it again. You know, let's like loveliness, integrity of form and spirit. is like, what I get here is like they see you as a dream come true, as like their fantasy in flesh. And now you're asking, well, then why am I in a third-party situation? We're going to find out, okay? So, but this is beautiful. They see you as pure beauty. They find you so, so beautiful. So, now, let's see, how do they see this other person, right? And we have sanctuary. Privacy, inviolate personal space, respected boundaries and taboos. Now, the first thing that I get with this card, I really like this card, and it's like feeling safe, feeling protected, you know, having like your own bubble, your own nest. So he feels protected with this person. But on the other hand, what I get here from these cards here, especially from the text, let's see it again once more, is then there are taboos and boundaries here. You know, he says respected boundaries and taboos, personal space, but it's like, when I get this, and it probably sounds strange, and I hope it doesn't, but it's like in this relationship here, there are really like boundaries. And boundaries are always positive, of course, you know, but here I feel like stronger than that, boundaries. It's like, let's see if I make myself clear. There are no-go lines or lines you cannot cross in this relationship, in this here. So although it feels safe, although it feels like cozy and so, but they're somehow restricted. You know, I don't know exactly their reality, but it's like there's also this feeling of not feeling free. But this person feels very safe here, right? And I also have the feeling like being this person older, and I think you're also older than this one here in the middle, then this person actually looks for older people also to find that safety. I think this person is has some childhood trauma. I'm going to put myself out there, but it's the image I'm getting. Maybe this person here had a really violent childhood. Maybe it was even growing up. For some of you, 3% of you, it probably ring some bells. But growing up in a war zone, you know, where there was a lot of violence, or something like there was some disturbed reality where safety wasn't, you know, a given like in most of our societies. And that's why he's looking for this sanctuary in the relationship. And he got it here. This person is also very passionate, also very bossy. Yeah, exactly. This person is bossy, but very loving as well. And that's why we have these boundaries here. But it's also very protective. Okay, so I know, I understand. You're tired of hearing how the other person is. Okay, sorry. Now, let's go. And how does this person feel about you? And we have deception. Someone who is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. Now, this could go either way, and both ways even. It could be that in your relationship, none of you were able to speak out your true feelings, right? So both of you, what I'm getting is actually both of you were trying to play it cool. I think there was this mutual admiration that you thought that this person was too good to be true. This person thought you were too good to be true. It's like you're seeing your perfect match. And it's like you're mirroring this to each other. And it's like, and you got like a deer in the headlights. And then you just try to be cool. Just trying to be really cool, and actually for some of you then a beautiful opportunity was missed out, because you missed a beautiful opportunity because none of you could actually speak out your true feelings and how you really felt about each other. And that was, yeah, it's a shame, right? But the story is not over yet, so please bear with me. Let's see how they feel about the other person. Calling your soulmate. Let's refocus this. There you go. calling your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Now, I find this really interesting because with this card, because if you're already with your soulmate, why you're calling your soulmate? So that's what I meant here. Although it feels safe and they may probably seem like a power couple to the public, right, to other people, and although they feel safe, I was telling you about these constraints or restraints in the relationship. There's something not really working out. That's what I'm getting, although it seems so idyllic. Because why should this person look for a soulmate, you know? And you could see, oh, this is the prayers coming through. I don't get that from this card, you know, because they're calling. They're actually doing it. They're calling. And if they're calling their soulmate, then it's because they don't have the feeling they're with their soulmate for whatever reason, right? And I don't think this person is playing the field. I don't have the feeling, although they're very playful and so on, it's still a bit immature probably, but I don't have the feeling they're playing the field. I have the feeling that there's something here that's not as perfect as it may seem. Now, let's see now what is the action this person is going to take towards you, what you're going to do about you, so to say. So, and we have the King of Wands again. There's a lot of fire going on here. And so here with the King of Wands, is actually, they're going to take action towards you. And the bird started singing. Could you hear it? I don't know if you could. So that was a confirmation. So, and so they're going to take action towards you, and it's going to be something positive. They're going to reach out to you, you know, and I think it will be in person. That's a feeling I'm getting, that they'll see you in public, you know, and so out there in a bar, in a pub, when things start opening up again, and they will reach out to you, they will talk to you. They will actually either say hi or start a conversation, but they will reach out. That's what I'm getting with this card. They will take action towards you. They'll try to impress you. Because we have the lion here, you know, like they'll really try to impress you and do something to get your attention. It's really beautiful, actually. So what will they do towards this other person? What will their action towards this other person be? And we have the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups is not an action-oriented card. It's more like a reflective, contemplating, and also healing. So here, there will be, they will try to heal the situation. They will try to bring love into it again. They'll try to, you know, save the situation as much as they can. But this is not very action-oriented. It's like, actually here with her hands, these hands could be like in a healing and praying position, but could also be, you know, I wash my hands, I'm taking my hands out of this and see how it flows. This is kind of a vibe I'm getting here, you know, but see how it resonates to your situation. But either way, they'll probably make amends or try to make amends and try to make it work. But you know, it cannot really work if this person at the same time is trying to impress you. So, let's see. What's the future energy between you two? We have tick-tock, 30. So it's all about time and timing. Before we talk more about this, let's see what's the energy between them. And we have thinker, 44. And that's what I was saying. So, like, let me first start with this one. It's like here, there won't be much action because this person, their heart is not here. Their heart is with them, but not theirs, because although they're facing them because they're together, they're already facing somewhere else. You see what I mean? Like, where's the next adventure, so to say? So there's something here that's not working at the moment, at least. So with thinker, it's non-action. It's just thinking about what to do, trying solutions, and probably even thinking about someone else. Probably even for some of you, it will be thinking about you. And here with you with your TikTok is really to try to tell you, hey, don't distress, don't act out of fear. Actually, it's telling you to do nothing about the situation, because this person will come and do something. So it's a question of time. So this card is inviting you to be patient. Let this take its course, run its course, right? Because it's already starting to run its course. This person will come to you, right? And then probably and hopefully the second time around, or third time around, or fourth time around, you'll be, both of you, you will be more honest about your feelings. You'll be more honest about who you really are and how you feel about each other, so that this becomes quite successful, right? And then you'll have all the time in the world to experience and discover each other. So I have the feeling here you'll get a second chance. That's what I'm getting here. You just have to be patient. Do your thing, do you concentrate on yourself and let this run its course. Okay. So pile number 2, this was your reading. So I hope it resonates and inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. And thank you so much to all that watch, like, and comment my videos, and also to those who subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. So you have a wonderful time full of love. So if you chose the third pile, pile number 3, this is your reading. So we're going to start with the first card, and this card represents you. And this is the Queen of Air, or the Queen of Swords, right? Now, then the second card now represents the person you're actually inquiring about, right? The person you are in love with. And we have the Messenger of Earth, or the Page of, no, not the Page, the Knight of Pentacles, yeah. And then this card represents the other person. Could be the partner of this one, could be the husband, wife, could be an affair, take it as it resonates in your particular situation. And then we have the Page of Water, or the Page of Cups, right? So first I'd like to see is how these 3 cards relate to one another. And so you are the Queen of Air. So you're a very independent woman, and you're very logical. You're very grounded, and also in the way that you know what you want. You see things clearly, and there's no wishy-washy things. It's like you state things as they are. You call things by their names. And you like things to be straightforward, and you don't like to play games, right? And when you make the decision, you're someone who thinks things through. So when you make a decision, this decision is clear, and you can follow through without any problems, without any doubts. And here we have the Messenger of Earth. So this is the person you're actually asking about. So Earth is a very slow moving card, and the Knight of Pentacles, which is represented here by the Messenger of Earth, is very slow moving, and it's slow moving in making decisions and slow moving in taking the first step. So it could be that you've been waiting a long time for this person, for something to be probably more official, or to know exactly where you stand. And that's why, because it's taking so long, you're relying on your intuition as well, and you're looking away on your wisdom, because she has an owl here. The owl stands for wisdom. So you're relying on your own wisdom, and you're very independent. So I have the feeling here you're not really waiting around for this person. You just want to know what the hell is going on at the end of the day. And here we have the other person. So like, and this is a page of water. So this is a very young person, right? You could be older than this one, and this one is older than this one. So this is a very young person. This is a person, you know, like somewhat naive, someone like romantic, someone that you called really sweet, you know, but also in a very jovial, very, very inexperienced sense, you know, that kind of sweet. And this person here is looking towards this one. So their interest at the moment, at least, is going more to this person, right? Because the person is, look, there's still here something, you know, connecting you, but their interest is going to this person. And this person, you know, is just having fun. And it's very immature. I have the feeling this person is somewhat immature and likes to get attention. I'm getting really negative about this, I know, but it's not on purpose. It's more like the vibes I'm getting from the card. It's like they're playing, having fun, and they're getting attention, so they're feeling good, you know, and they're really sweet. But enough of them. What's the energy between you two? So you have Goddess of the Moon. With Goddess of the Moon, so there's a lot of intuition. It's like I was saying earlier. So you actually know what's going on, and you're relying on your intuition, and but you actually would prefer like a grown-up conversation or things to either to find closure or to understand the situation or to find first solutions. But you actually, between you, there's no real communication at the moment. There would be probably communication on the 5D level, you know, because you're kind of connected. I see here with his arm going, reaching out, the connection is still there, but you're not really communicating at the moment. It's the feeling I'm getting. And there's like, but you feel connected to one another, right? But this for you, it's not really enough. You really like, I have the feeling you really like a grown-up conversation, right? Let's see between them. The energy is, let me refocus, blossoming abundance, right? So here there's, I think there's this relationship here is relatively new, you know, because it's blossoming and it feels abundant, it feels happy, it feels sweet, it feels fresh, it feels like springtime. And I'm sorry that you have to hear this, but it's the energy between them of something fresh, something starting. And the page, the energy of the page is also of something new starting, right? And there's a lot more communication going on here on this side. But let's see now, how do they, the one in the middle, how do they feel about you? No, how do they see you? That's how we start. How do they see you? And they see you as a beautiful mermaid. Just a second. So receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to give. So number 3. What I'm getting here is they see you as someone that would wait for them, that would be receptive to them. You know, if they would come back tomorrow or today, you would be there with open arms to receive them. You know, it doesn't mean that it's how you are, it's how you see them. It's someone who would be there for them. And it's like, I'm going to be a bit blunt and I don't want to hurt your feelings. So please, you know, take it with a grain of salt, but it's like he sees you as something that is a given, you know, that you would be there no matter what. And it's not, although he appreciates, I'm saying he, but it could be a she, although this person appreciates that, but it's not really giving it its worth, you know, giving it value, the value that it should be due to the situation. Someone who's so willing to give and receive this give and take, something fair. But I have the feeling here they're not really appreciating it enough. And that's why they're looking away. You know, it's like, oh yes, this is this situation here is for sure. And I'm sorry to tell you this in this manner, but that's really the vibe I'm getting here. But let's see how they see the other person. Song of the Siren. I'll refocus here. The call, summoning, voice to acknowledge. So she is the siren. And I have the feelings like this person here is actually seducing this person away from you. And I'm so sorry. And it's like it's working. I really have the feeling that it's working. So this person is very seductive. This person is very alluring. And it's working, you know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It doesn't have to be that this person is doing it on purpose. This is like, it's how they see them, right? It's being very seductive, very alluring. Because the page is very naive. So probably they're not even doing it on purpose, and they're not doing it to hurt you. And probably this person doesn't even know about you. We have to also be aware of this. And so this person is the one who knows what's going on. And but how do they feel about you? Let's go and see that. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So here we have like not enough attraction or chemistry. So there is attraction, but I think they've been taking you for granted, and that's why this comes up. That's really the feeling that I'm getting, you know, like they've been taking you, and that's why this attraction, and then, you know, it fades away. And this is really unfair. I really have the feeling this is so unfair, because the feeling that I'm getting is you're so loving towards this person, you're so giving, and you're getting this from them. But let's see, the story is not over yet. Let's see how it develops. How do they feel about this other person? We have honeymoon. Oh, they got 2 cards. Okay. We have honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday together, and codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this person here, I had the feeling first that this was a very new connection, but for some of you could be older, especially here because of the codependency. But it's like this person is codependent on this one, you know, or they have something. Maybe it could be even finances, you know, keeping them together. Maybe it could be, because we also have blossoming abundance, could be they have a business together. They have something working for them at the moment. And they're making the most of this time. But the focus is really here on this, spending time with this person and trying to work out and to make it work. But there's a lot of codependency. This person cannot break free from this one, not that easily. You know, there is something that keeps them together. Could be even addictions, real addictions, or it could be that, like I said earlier, they have businesses together. Interesting. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But now here, what action will this person take towards you, right? And we have the Queen of Wands. So it can be, here we have to be careful. It can be that this person does come towards you, that tries, you know, to restart the fire, because we see her here with the fire in her hand, and to restart the fire. They start, you know, because they also see you as a very independent person and someone they can depend on. And it can be that anytime they need support, they come to you. Anytime they need a solution for something in their life, they come to you. You know, anytime that this here doesn't work, they will come to you. And here I would say be very careful, because then it's like this person here will be playing you, you know, like, because you're so open, you're so giving, you're so wonderful, actually. And they know that you wouldn't say no. And they also have the feeling that you do not need them. You know what I mean? It's like that you'll be fine on your own. They're not really aware of like the depth of your feelings towards them. Sorry. The depth of your feelings towards them. And they feel that they can come to you anytime and that you'd be ready anytime for them. That's what I'm getting here from these cards, from the context, right? So what will they do towards this person? We have the Empress. Yeah. They will start a family with this person, you know, maybe even have kids, or maybe they already have kids. If they already are a family, they'll continue on being a family, and they'll focus on that. That will be their main attention, their main goal is to make this family work, you know, and enjoying it as a family. And so let's see, what is the future of your situation with this person? What are the future energies from this standpoint when you're watching this? Then we have breathe, number 29. So here what we have, sorry, I have something in my throat. Here what we have is like the situation will be on hold. So there won't be, for the next times, like let's say up to 6 months, there won't be much happening in your relationship. You know, you'll take a break from one another. Probably, I have the feeling it will be you, because it's your colors here. It will be you taking a break from this person and focusing on yourself, on your well-being, and on your self-love as well. And what is the future of this situation over here? We have Treasure Island. Again, treasure, abundance, Empress. So this is really the family life. This is, they probably even, for some of you, they'll really have a business together, a joint business. So it will be focusing on that and being happy together. I'm so sorry that I have to tell you like this, but it is what the cards are saying. And this was your reading. I hope it resonates and inspires you. At least you got here some clarity. And thank you so much to all that watch, like, and comment my videos. It means a lot to me. And also thank you to those who subscribe to my channel. If you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below. Also the link to my Instagram account. And I wish you a wonderful time, full of love. Thank you.